What's up, guys? Welcome to Ballin' with Bry. I'm here with my first video, and we're going to be going over some college football drama. What is up? What is new in today's world? But I just want to say this is my channel right here. We're going to be going over college football, NFL, sprinkle some USC in there every now and then, and see where we go from there. But to go into the first video, we're going to be going over is college football a mess? It really is right now from a fan's perspective. There's a lot of things hindering what it means to really be a college football fan, a fan of a college football team. There's a lot of things hindering where we could be, where we should be, and I just want to go over some things that maybe could fix that, or maybe just some guidelines that need to be put in place. Maybe let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think the trajectory of college football is, and we'll get into a couple things here. Why? Biggest reason why I gotta say is the transfer portal and the rules that are going around the transfer portal. The way you can view the transfer portal is how you can view college football as a whole standpoint on where rule sets are just being ignored, or and the league is also ignoring rules that need to be made. And this is one of the main reasons we're going from 1,500 players in like the 18-19 cycle, where players were able to leave without asking for permission. So we're almost at 4,000 players hitting the portal every year now, and it's unacceptable. And it's not really that it's unacceptable that that amount of people are hitting the portal. It's really just unacceptable the reasons why people are hitting the portal and how many times they're hitting the portal without repercussions. Some things I want to go over. Obviously, NIL is obviously another big problem right now. The way NIL is set up, the way it's structured, the way the strictness of it, there's just not enough. Like, there's not enough going around with the NIL. There's so many loose parts that are around the NIL and the transfer portal, which when you combine those two, is what we're getting right now, which is a lot of chaos. And I just want to go over things in this video to just we need to limit the chaos because it's ruining the fans' perspective of the game. And I just want this is another thing I want to go into. We need to blame the league and not the players. If this is not just the players' fault, we can't blame Carson Beck, for example, here, who we can see in the background. We can't blame him for going to Miami for his sixth year of college and getting paid huge amount of money when he's allowed to do it. Um, Carson Beck played five, or not played, but he was at Georgia for 5 years. It should have been done. It should have been over, but no, he gets to be reinstated, ignore all the rules in the rule book because we can just find somebody that says, yes, you can reinstate you. And now you're playing for Miami making X amount of money, which is a lot. We get on to this. Some reasons why the portal is really hindering it from a fan's perspective and just college football itself is we're getting less elite player development. With the portal, like Carson Beck, he's in that 23 to 25-year-old range, and he's coming to Miami instead of Miami developing quarterbacks. We're seeing it with Miami getting Darian Mensah this year as well. We're seeing these teams instead that don't have this 5-star freshman recruit. We're seeing them just pick and play these older quarterbacks that are proven. They might not be the best, but they're also older than everybody, and plug them into this great program, great um, great situation going on like Miami and Carson Beck, then you're gonna have a good outcome. And the reason I have Signetti in the background here is because this is also going on with his teams. We're seeing um, the Mendoza came in last year when he really needed a quarterback, and now this year going to get his guy Josh Hoover. I'll go into that into another video you'll see at the end. And we're just seeing, and even with Nick Marsh, we're just seeing Signetti go and gets his guys. He's not really look. We're not seeing these guys that are freshmen coming up fourth year. Although, I mean, this is only his third or fourth year exactly at Indiana, but we're not seeing him. We're not seeing teams develop these young guys into their fourth year, senior year, and now they're starting. They're a 3 or 4 year starter, and they just develop this kid into something great because like the first point, less elite player development. We're not seeing people were really worried about the backups anymore. They're more pick and playing these older guys or whoever they saw was good on a lesser D1 school, picking them, playing them, and not worrying about the backups that developing these young kids that they're recruiting in, and it is kind of ruining recruiting. Players are too old. It's just like you have so many players that are just older that is dominating the main player base, and that I mean like I'm playing like playing time, but the main playing time. Whereas these young players are not really getting their chance to succeed on these high level teams because the players that are playing are too old. And I just think these rules need to make more strict rules so we can't just get reinstated and just bypass things that are going on. It's ruining us as a fan. Um, the perfect example I want to go over is with Trinidad Chambliss. Trinidad Chambliss is coming in. We can go through all this mess in the offseason, and now all of a sudden he's able to play again. He's playing for Ole Miss this year. And I bring this up because we had Austin Simmons, or not we, but we had Austin Simmons was coming up under Lane Kiffin. Although Lane Kiffin left, he didn't even go to LSU with him. Austin Simmons comes up, he gets hurt a little bit. Now we throw in this older guy and Trinidad Chambliss, and now he's the starter even as he's older, should have been drafted. He's out of his playing time, but yet he's back because we just get reinstated. It's just there's too many things are just getting reinstated, and I think more strict rules, not allowing certain things to bypass like unlimited transfers. And now we will see Austin Simmons prosper on another team in Missouri, but it just ruins his trajectory, in my opinion, because he's going to a new situation, a new program he's got to learn, and everything's different. That he's got to learn a new system. Everything's different, and instead of having that time to really develop, he's spending more time learning a new system instead of developing into the player he could be. And next, I just want to go over some of these things as well. Is if we have the NIL and these transfer portals stuff going on, we're not getting Tim Tebow's anymore necessarily. Like imagine Tim Tebow won it in his second year, but imagine he leaves in his third year because he, they went 9 and 4, and now Tim Tebow's leaving because Alabama threw him $8 million to come play for them. And it's just imagine Tebow leaving after '07 because of the transfer portal and NIL money. It would be insane. Now we have Joe Burrow here as well. I was going to say, imagine Burrow leaving after 18. You know, Joe Burrow's already coming. He's already transferred one time. This is a good example. He's already transferred one time. If he could transfer unlimited times, then why wouldn't he leave after 2018? They had a subpar year. They had another coaching change, which they already had a new OC come in as soon as he got there. Now you're going on your second OC in your second year. We could have never got the Joe Burrow 2019 year. And that's just what's ruining today's game as a fan's perspective, and that's what I'm trying to get at. I just feel like more strict rules can really make the game go back to what we love, and we wouldn't have to deal with a lot of this BS about getting reinstated. I really just don't like that rule of being reinstated. And I know a lot of people be like the coaches, if the coaches can leave and whatever, whatever. I agree. I do agree to a certain extent, but the coaches aren't leaving every year. They're not. They can't, or they're. I mean, they can, but they can't at the same time just leave every year and do what they want. You know. But to get on with another point, I couldn't go on with this video or do this video without mentioning Brendan Sorsby right now. And I just feel like this right here really puts the whole NCAA and as a whole, as like it just really describes it. It just makes it all a joke. What the hell is even going on, guys? I don't even get it. I don't even get what's going on. How do you get the league tells us he's never playing again. Then he just gets somebody, a judge, to say, yes, you are playing again. Then he's reinstated. And now I get the Big 12 about to send the hammer. But still, why are we even getting to this point? And shout out the NFL for not doing a supplemental draft. I see suing them now. I mean, this whole situation's a joke. I feel like the fact that this is even able to happen, like we need to have strict rules. We can't allow stuff like this to happen. It's making college football look like a joke. I couldn't imagine from an outsider's perspective looking at this, especially as some of these people who only love the NFL, don't really care for college. They're never going to watch college if this is the shit that's going on. How could they watch this? But that's really all I got for this video. And coming out soon, I'm gonna be coming out with a are they legit video for Indiana. I kind of want to do this little series right here for some of the playoff teams. I might do some teams that I think can make a big splash, or just a little like fan favorite teams that were outside the playoffs last year that can make a big splash. There is a lot. And that's about all I got for today, guys. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. Let me know if you would change anything. This is my first video, so thank you guys.